This week, we get thrown into the role of a student being forced to sit through dozens of slides, showing the many features of the great northern wilderness. Wait a minute, these are the same 3 slides being shown over and over. This is gonna make somebody angry.
Angry? Arrgh, you haven't seen how angry I can get. Come here, you little brat.
And now I'm being attacked by gingerbread and iceman sharks. Look out! And looky, coins!
What the heck?
And this is our review of
ChildStory.
I'd like to thank the publisher for providing me a review copy of the game.
It was developed by
Oliver Rangers
and published by
The game is scheduled to release on March 26th to the Xbox and PlayStation Marketplace for the price of $6.99. This week, we're taking another look at an overhead narrative-driven pixel art adventure. We're cast into the role of Sonya, a young girl from a snowy village who's preparing for the festival of the New Star. Oh boy, did I happen to mention the storyline is pretty thick with this one? 'Cause it is. Luckily, it's not exactly super text heavy, and the game just throws you right in, and you can get right to navigating your new environment. ChildStory has a very familiar look. From the opening scene, I immediately got inspirations of, something like Link to the Past. I'm sure the whole pot throwing had a lot to do with it, and that and the fact that the developer took the time to reward players with hidden treasures, secrets, and pathways that are not blatantly obvious. And as you probably know, I really appreciate this little effort and work as a little touch of love from the developer. The attention given to interactive objects and descriptions outside of the linear story path is what really separates linear gameplay to the enjoyable and memorable experiences from games. The inclusion of side quests and the ability to open previously closed paths really helps to encourage and reward player exploration well beyond running straight to the finish line. The entire catalog of items I found along the way helps to open previously inaccessible areas, which is fun, but leads to a little backtracking. I guess this is a video game now, isn't it? This provides a feeling of upgrade and progression to your storyline, having a number of interactive items and tools to help lead the player to experiment with the gameplay outside of the storyline. You know, something like, what would happen if I used the dynamite on this pile of boxes? Is it a secret pathway? Is it a bag of coins? I don't know. I've come to find out that the side quests are actually what makes games enjoyable. I mean, are you able to find the witch's hat? Better look for it. The puzzles and boss fights are all entertaining, but would probably not stop most players from progressing, as a little experimentation will show you the way through repeated attack patterns and timed attacks. As with most puzzles, a guide would be helpful, but that just milks all the fun out of figuring out yourself, right? The pixel graphics here were detailed enough to fill the rich environment, which included a lot of really beautiful effects, like the northern lights in the background. Trophy and achievement hunters have probably already jumped on this title for the highly discussed unlock all achievements or trophies from the 3-legged snowman trick, shown here in my gameplay. Just keep hammering on that A or X button until they all pop. Too easy. This robs players of a lot of the rest of the experiences in the game. But, you know, if your goal is truly to just gain or maintain your stature on the leaderboards, I'm sure this title will be listed on all the cards of our heavy hitters. I know personally I'd have added the PS4, PS5, and Xbox completions to my roster with this game. And overall, whether you're an achievement hunter, a storyline driver, or a retro game purist, I'm sure a lot of gamers will find exactly what they're looking for in this title. Personally, I enjoyed the call out to many things that made the 8 and 16-bit consoles memorable to me. And therefore, I rated this old ChildStory right here with 4
beans out of 5.
Yeah, well, that wraps up that review right there. Here's some notes I took. Where I put the keys to the tractor. So, we make these new review videos every week, so if you're an indie developer or there's something you want to see,
leave your favorite emoji down in the comments. And if you haven't noticed, I've been working with select publishers this year. Feel free to reach out if you're interested in adding your game to our future reviews.
Be sure to visit again next week
as we continue to take humorous stabs at some of the industry's new and upcoming titles.
Okay, ticklish.
Stay safe out there. We'll see you next time on The Fog.